Once you're loaded in, you should be able to get into a screen like this. And yeah, please let us know if you've been able to get there.
I have.
And Jeffrey or Francis or Betsy, any luck getting into this screen?
And we're joined by David Wright as well down in San Diego,
Great.
San Diego County.
The screen comes up fine.
Okay. And for David who just joined us, I don't know if you get to see the older chat, and I can't see the chat 'cause I'm sharing right now, but
I
we're
don't have a
asking people
campaign
to
key. How do I get a
Yeah.
campaign key? It wants me to have a campaign key.
Do we have a campaign key for this campaign? I think we must, Mike.
Um,
That was part of the signing in on the other call, by the way.
Mhm.
let me
I'll look around, Mike, too. Hi, Nelson.
sorry, just double checking on the campaign key question.
Yeah, I'm going to try to invite you into the campaign, Dorothy, too, okay? Hmm. If I send it to your phone, Dorothy, that doesn't help, so never mind that.
Perhaps someone who is having some success or making headway can share their screen so we can watch what they're doing.
Dorothy, do you need the campaign key to get in still? Because I don't think I needed it to get in myself.
Yeah, we don't yeah, but I can generate a new key. I'm gonna see if that is we'll see if that is helpful. Um
Yes, so we're okay. Anyone can join. We do not need a campaign key. We could have it locked, in which case it requires a campaign key to join.
and I just created one just in case anybody is struggling and it comes across that. Dorothy, that campaign key is right there in the
chat.
Chat room. But so great. So I'm going to share my screen again.
Mike, is it case sensitive?
Yes.
Okay, so uppercase NSV 339.
So I can't be on the thing and be here too. So I don't know what to do. Hmm. Maybe I can get it on my phone now that I did it.
Mike, this is Jeff. I'm to the stage where I have a campaign key. You want me to install one or leave it alone?
It might be easy just to put a key in. We have a key in the chat room that you can just if you're seeing that screen, just to make it easier, you can just use that key to
I'm sorry, I
that,
can't see it, but it's okay.
okay, the key the key
NSV
is
339, is that it?
Yep.
yep. So
Capital
capital
N.
capital N, capital S, capital V, 339 is the key.
It doesn't seem like I need it. Let me in
Okay.
without it.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry, you said KP.
No, let's all be quiet. And it is NSV, all of them capitals. N as in Nancy, S as in Scott, V as in Valley, 339. Just 6 digits.
NVS 339. Thank you. I'm joining.
NSV.
That's what I thought.
NSV 339. I'm
Mhm.
joining.
Great. Okay, I'm going to share my screen one more time.
Hmm.
And this is the background, but I'm gonna
Hmm.
and just to show
Well, you're in the
yeah, I'm
dashboard.
trying to get it out of it. Yeah.
I did it by just backspacing.
What I'm looking for.
I think you just click on it on the image of the in the bar. Oh, nope.
Sorry. I've done this 100 times and now it's like okay, so
No, I think you click on the
okay,
image where it says PDA-CA. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
yep.
Great.
Okay, so we'll continue to troubleshoot this, right? So the way the Reach app works is that it's what we have it loaded up for is action cards and and a way for us to share things on social media very quickly. And tonight we also have a survey that we can fill out together. So I'm gonna go back to the very beginning. If you're new to this, you'll have 7 action cards show up on your screen. Um, and the first action card is just about facts about Prop 33 and asking everybody to read that and click that up off. We've obviously discussed that tonight. So any other questions about Prop 33? So once you read it, you get 25 points, and that's the end of this this election. We're going to give some certificates for some of the best for the people who get the most points. And so, Dorothy's excited about that one. So um, and then the second thing that we had people do is share a YouTube video on social media. But I'm going to go to a couple new ones that we have set up for tonight. And so first of all, we talked about our phone banking operation, and the way the phone banking is going to work is, Alan, we have 25,000 PDA phone numbers to call. Is that right?
It's a lot. Yeah, it's more than emails. Yeah. On
And
the
so
thing.
what we're going to do is put all that into a computer dialer. We're going to get trained up. And then if you get 10, 20 people on a phone bank session, you can make, probably 10,000 phone calls in about in an hour and a half if we all show up together and phone bank together on the dialer. And so tonight, just asking people to fill out a survey expressing their interest and their availability to phone bank. And so on your action card, click on it, and click on the complete survey on the bottom. And so I'm gonna put your name down, your email, your zip code, your phone number, and then there's two questions that we want people really to answer tonight. How often can you phone bank over the next 2 weeks, right? We're less than that. No, we're basically exactly 2 weeks away from the polls closing. And every phone call that we can do is going to make a big difference in the final turnout numbers. And so what we're going to try and do, and I haven't talked to Alan quite about this, but I think we're going to try to phone bank about every day, have a session every day to phone bank so that we can get this done and get as many people contacted as possible. And so on the questionnaire, it's asking, can I can try and join every day to phone bank, or I can do 3 sessions, I can do 1 session, I'm not going to do anything, I'm not sure. So if you could just let us know what your availability is to try and the phone bank these last 13 days or 12 days once we get it up and going. Um, and then the last question is, how do you feel about the Progressive Democrats of America? 1, strong support, and then 5, you're a strong opponent of PDA. So just let us know how you feel about PDA and how strong your support is. I want to put a number 1 down for my strong support.
Yeah, man, that's sort of counterintuitive that the low number would be the higher score.
Yeah,
So.
I just flipped that around, I think. But it's the way they automated it. So
Yeah, no, it is what it is. We'll see what we get.
yeah, so
We have an excuse if it's not good.
yeah, we'll rewrite the user experience. Okay, so once you're done, just fill that out, and then mark completed, that you completed this, that you finished your task. Little star pops up, and we'll go on to the next card tonight.
I'm wondering if we should do the texting at the end and do the other ones first. What do you think?
Yes, yeah, texting is the most complicated, so we'll do the texting at the end. So yesterday, the Nation put out a great story about Prop 33. How many Nation subscribers do we have in the room? Raise your hand if you're a Nation reader or subscriber. Um,
I am.
I used to spend my college days in the library just reading the Nation. Uh, and I got my first organizing job because I saw an advertisement for community organizing in Chicago in 1998. So that's my first job because of the Nation. So if you would, first organizing job. So click on the link about the Prop 33 Nation article. If you click on that, and what we want to do is, here's the article: "The future of rent control is on the ballot in California." And I created a suggested post, important to read from the Nation. California, please be sure to vote yes on Prop 33. And you can change it as you go, but you want to be able, you click on share, and it's connected to a lot of different social media platforms that your computer is connected to. So I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, and some people even got Instagram or Instagram messages, but that doesn't pop up on mine. You can copy it to your or copy and paste, or you can share it on email or WhatsApp. And so what happens, right, is if one person shares something, it does okay, but if 30 people share something, right, it's going to reach a lot more people. And so tonight, let's focus on, see, Facebook. I'm gonna click on my Facebook. And I have about 5,000 friends on Facebook and probably have a couple hundred California friends. So, hopefully they'll read this and be like, oh, yeah, I need to vote on Prop 33. So you goes to your create a post. I'm just gonna write something real quick. It's something that the article points out, like California has the largest homeless population, and the most expensive housing on the mainland.
So my thing didn't move on to the Nation article, so
Okay.
on the computer.
What did it do?
It didn't go to that. It just took the survey and it said I completed it, and then that was it.
Okay, great. So let's if you completed the survey,
I'll send the
Here's my-
Nation article out. I can send it to my email list.
okay. But so once you're done with
Yeah,
the
please do
survey,
that, Dorothy. That's great.
Hmm?
That's great.
Yeah.
and then did I share the content? Yes. Okay. But Dorothy, you went back to the second card, right? The please post Nation article on social media.
I didn't, how do I get to it? I didn't get to it.
Okay.
It didn't go there.
Well, I know
Okay,
a lot
so
of
when you
Californians.
on the Reach app, it you'll see a screen like this, right? And you'll see a card right here that says please post
Mine
Nation
stopped
article.
after I completed the survey. Nothing, it didn't move on.
Okay, you completed the survey. Okay, that's great. And what's your screen do now?
I don't know. I can't even get back to it. It's gone. Oh, I don't know. I'm afraid to get off of this and try to get in there again. I don't know
Okay.
where it went to.
But once you
Gone.
can go back in there and you'll figure it out once we're done with the Zoom. It's
Yeah.
you'll be able to
Mhm.
figure it out. So I'm gonna go back onto this because I want to share it on Twitter also real
Can I
quick.
just give, I'll just give Susie the money she asked for.
What'd you say?
I should give Susie some more money. She could hire somebody to do this.
No. You're great on this stuff once you get going,
I hate this stuff. Only for you, Alan.
Oh no, for you, we gotta get rent control and so people of California, people of the world.
I don't need rent control.
Yeah, no, you got rent control. You either own your house or you have a mortgage.
Yeah.
That's probably, unless you have a really bad, horribly managed mortgage, you have a stable stable payment every month. Why can't people who live in apartments get that too?
Well, I didn't actually. My credit line on my second went up $1,000, but it's going back down again.
Yeah, I'm gonna post this on social media on Twitter now.
Yeah, by the way, if you're on Facebook, of course, tag people, tag Californians. That's always a good thing to do.
I hate Facebook.
And Twitter's even worse, but it's what we got.
I know.
I imagine you're a big fan of X these days, Jordan.
Oh yeah. Well, you have to. That's all there is X, but you can't live without Twitter, without Facebook. I mean,
And
I've
Dorothy,
managed to avoid it.
and if you want to share with you say you have an email list, you can also copy to share the link on your
Yeah,
put it into
yeah,
an
I
email
know.
or
I do that.
share with
Alan will tell you I do that every morning. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
Ad nauseum. I do it every morning.
okay, so anybody else have any luck or good experiences? There's one other post on here, and that is just another video to post. And so over the so basically every day or every couple days, we'll add content for people to share on Prop 33. And so you don't have to wait for this call to friend bank, to post on social media. So we'll try that. We'll try to add a couple action cards, between our meetings and see if people take action. And then so lastly tonight, as we really want to do is focus on texting or calling some of our calling our friends and texting our friends about Prop 33. And in a different version of Reach, it's a lot easier to do this, but we're kind of stuck right now in a lower level of Reach. But it's very simple. We want to be able, people get all these texts these days, right? But when a friend or family member gets a text from a friend, from a friend or family member, they're more likely to listen, unless they're my parents who are Trump voters and will not listen to me. But they will, uh, they will, yeah, they're more likely to, respond to your text, right? So this is something that this is just something that will be a little bit more automated in a different version of Reach. But what we want to do is we want to basically take the text and feel free to rewrite it and copy and paste it into your texting engine. Whether you can do that online or you know jerry rig it so that you can get it to your phone. But we want to be able to basically text our California network about Prop 33 and making sure people are know about it and they hear from us about Prop 33. And for people who did this last week, what was your experience? People who texted their friends and family. What happened last week? Any good stories?
I don't remember getting around to texting last week. I don't think we covered it.
Yeah, we did at the end.
Alan, did you have some good any good feedback from your text?
Yes. But I just did them on my phone, of course, and there's no reporting back through the apps. And yeah, somebody said yes on Prop 33 back. Another person said thank you. That's all I got back.
Yeah,
So what do you have to
I
do,
texted
text
5 friends in California, and I got 3 positive responses, and 2 people didn't respond. So
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 you have to text individually, or just put 5 of your friends in one text and send it to
yeah,
them?
so the way that our program is structured, you basically have to text. You can't use the app to text your friends directly. So basically, there's text here in the Reach app. Is just want you to copy and paste that into your texting engine, and then use your own personal app to text people in your network. Like if you have, so Mike T in San Diego, right? You probably have hundreds of contacts, right? So you would take this text and modify it if you want to, and then you would text people about Prop 33, and then report back about how many people you're able to reach and
So
talk to
this
about.
really only works if you're going to use your phone. You can't really do it with a computer. You have to do it on the phone.
Unless I have an Apple computer and I can text people directly off of my computer.
Yeah, but I don't.
But if you don't and don't have another way to do that, you would want to somehow get it to your phone, and then use your phone to
I
text
guess you
people.
could read it into your phone and Siri would stick it in there.
Read it or email it to your phone and then copy and paste. Or it's a little
You can't
annoying.
email to your phone unless you have an app.
Yeah. So but Siri is great. Can we have Siri? Hey Siri,
Mm.
text me this.
I have I have a couple PCs, not Apples. And there is in Windows 10 and 11, the latest version of Windows 10, which is about to die. I mean, they're about to kill it. But in Windows 11, you can actually connect it to your phone automatically whenever you turn on your phone and your computer at the same time. And it brings up the text screen from your phone, and you
Oh,
can
okay.
paste straight into that.
I'll have to look and see if I can find it on my computer. Haha. I said I have an Apple. No, I don't have an Apple computer. The opposite. All right, whatever.
And we can send an email out to you with the text. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So basically, there's a workaround here that we're using because, if yeah, there would be, a different way to do this straight off the app, but we're not there. So we have to do this workaround. But again, everybody you text a message about Prop 33 is going to be awesome. That just means we're going to get, more contacts out, more yes votes, and a lot of people probably, you know don't pay as much attention to the props as they should be, right? And so this will help get through the clutter a little bit.
It seems to me, though, that you really have no good way to know if anybody even read the text unless they reply. And if they all reply, in fact, even if they don't all reply, it'll clutter your text up so much that you won't be able to find anything, even the important texts or the business related texts.
Yeah, I mean, I texted 5 people, didn't have that problem. And then you can always delete text or just work around them. But
Yeah, I've had the experience of sending out like 200 texts in one sitting, and then it was just chaos from then on.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. So maybe next meeting we'll have a better workaround set up. But yeah, tonight if you just want to, and going, yeah, if you want to reach out to 5 people on text about Prop 33, that would be awesome. And I'm gonna go through my list real quick and see if I can find anybody I haven't messaged yet.
I just wonder if there's anybody on any of my lists who doesn't already know to vote for Prop 33. And I thought I was gonna get, other people to text or something who might not know, because all my contacts already know. Yeah. Why is it wrong? My dog needs to go out. I'll be right back.
Okay, and we'll probably wrap up here in a second. Anybody else out there able to unmute and tell us how it's going?
I will.
Let us know in the chat room.
I've done total of 8. I've got 1 yes response already voted, and they already voted yes for 33.
Yay.
One person I sent a request to and wrote stop as if that was
Oh, he
going
wrote
to,
stop.
He wrote stop like this was like a bot.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
actually
You
going
might
to
want to
reach
message
back
him.
out
Hey,
to
this is
them
David.
and say, this is, you asked to be my friend and on Facebook, and this is my test to see if you're progressive or not. So, if you want to be my friend, you got to do progressive things.
Hey, Mike,
Love it.
I have a question, or actually more of a request. Could you copy and paste the text of the text message into chat? And then that way, if we save the chat and, and we're not by our usual computer or anything, we could still send texts with that content.
Yep. So that's a great idea, Mike. I just pasted it into the chat room.
Yeah, we could call that a reach around. So,
That's a good one.
okay, I see it. Thank you.
Yep. Well, great. Well, let's I think we can wrap up. If anybody else have anything to report on how this went.
And I think we're going to aim for the same time on Thursday, right?
Not only the same time on
Yep. So
Thursday.
please invite others. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Please invite others for Thursday. Yep.
Yep.
Sorry. Please invite others for Thursday, and the more people we have in reach, using reach, the more we can amplify our message, right, and get those articles out and get our friends texted and build our networks. So let's gather again on Thursday, and we'll also by then hopefully we'll have our predictive dialer going so that we can really make sure everybody in the PDA universe gets a phone call also
And-
from us.
Possibly PDA and beyond.
That would be great. But one thing everyone keep in mind is that the join link for Thursday is the same as it was for tonight. So you'll get if you've already registered, which obviously everyone here has already registered, you'll get a Zoom reminder. But you'll find that it has the same link in it that you used tonight. And next week, though, will be different. Next week, we'll have to change it every week is all.
Well, Tuesday will be good for next week. Now we have a situation where there's the Dodgers and Yankees don't start till Friday. So for those of us down in Southern California who care about such things. And then next Thursday, though, we'll have to think about what to do as that is Halloween.
Oh.
Yes, let's skip Halloween. I think that'll be, probably a rough night to phone bank and reach out to people. And
If we can figure by next
they're gonna be
Tuesday to program it, we can send nifty little Halloween messages to people.
yeah. Don't be scary.
No, if
Vote
you
for
don't vote
Prop
for
33.
Prop 33, I'm going to haunt you.
Haunt your house.
Yeah, there you go.
It's all about
steal your
housing.
candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The World Series dances around Halloween.
Mhm.
Games 6 and 7 could be the first 2 days of November if they happen. I think it's somewhat ridiculous to have the World Series so close to a national election.
I was hoping they would have the World Series on election day, so I would be able to have something to do on Tuesday night. besides
Well,
Instead
watch
of
the
fret and worry.
returns.
Yeah, instead of being worried all Tuesday night.
That'd be brutal.
I'm going to sleep.
Well, I mean, nothing. I mean, well, games 6 and 7 would be in LA. So if it was in New York, though, you could have rain delays and end up having it on election day. That'd be crazy.
That would be great.
No, it wouldn't be good.
Mimi just joined us. Let me fill you in, Mimi. We've gone through how to use Reach, which is the program we're using to do text messaging, and talked about how next week we will use it to do auto dialing. Is that correct, Mike?
Yeah. We will be doing auto dialing next week, but not through the Reach app. But we want to get people, get people there. But and
Wait,
the
was that
predictive
next
dialer
week?
is a little bit technology
Was that next
intensive.
week or was that Thursday? This Thursday.
Hopefully on this Thursday we can start, but we have some setup work to do.
Okay.
So we can we can meet at our usual time and
The election's
and do
already.
some
People are voting already. I don't
We-
know.
we-
This is very late.
Well, sorry, I don't know what Mike said. I was looking at something else, but we should get the dialer up in the next day or two.
So
We're already
Thursday,
making
Yeah.
phone calls without a dialer.
Yeah, as long as we get it up
Yep.
within 2 days, because it's the day after tomorrow is our next meeting.
so on Thursday night, let's practice the dialer then for sure.
Mm-hmm. And Mimi, wait, are you still there? Yeah. It's the same to get into Thursday night's meeting, which is at 7:00. It's the same link as tonight's meeting.
A
So-
guy named Dudley is sort of bombing our phone call saying that Prop 33 is not progressive. Okay, thank you, Dudley, but we disagree. We have looked into this and we disagree rather stridently.
Plus, we had a meeting 2 Saturdays ago where we went into that, and Susie pretty much explained why it was, and a lot of people were saying, I don't want rent. I'm a landlord. Rent control would kill me.
Well, that's just a one guy.
I think it's the same guy, actually.
Yeah, probably. In
The one
fact,
guy who inherited an apartment house. I feel
yeah,
so
that's right.
sorry
The
for
guy
him.
who
I
inherited.
feel so sorry for him.
Yeah, but the bottom line is that Susie explained it away, and the odds, what she said was it doesn't force rent control. It just allows a community to decide if they want rent control. So it's probably what will happen is there won't be much change.
Well, there'll be
Well, there
rent
will be,
control,
there
but
will
people
be.
like him who are exempt now will be exempt in the new rules too.
No, no, the rent control measures are passing across the country like wildfire.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, though, they're getting
She didn't
clogged up
say
in
that.
courts. Yeah.
She just said the same exemptions that allows small landlords like him not to be bound by the rent control rules will still apply. Yeah, but when they write the new rules.
Yeah, all you have to do is go to make sure the small family landlords need to just go to the city council meetings and make a case that they're different than the corporate landlords or the multiple
Mhm.
owning landlords.
Yeah.
Which they are. Jeffrey, your hand is up. Want to unmute?
Yeah, I was just going to offer, did you in clearing up explain why not state level, but local control? Because
Yeah.
I had somebody today that argued intently saying it's got to be the state because locally it just doesn't work. But just did you clear that up on Saturday?
I don't think anyone ever brought that up, but right now it's under state control. So this would just give the local communities, be they counties or cities or whatever,
And
the
that's what
authority to do it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying because I participated with more than 1,000 plus people, showing up in the legislators, all for and against. We filled up 2-3 floors of the old arena, and it basically blocked even a hearing for it. So that's the problem with state and bringing it back to local. But his contention is nothing is going to happen locally. It's got to be the state to put this upon. Was there a good argument against that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Most rent control in the United States, I don't know of states ever having rent control. They've all been local ordinances that I'm aware of. I don't know of any state that has had
That's what I thought too. But that was what his feeling and attitude, and that's why he was not. So I totally got on the Yes on 33 organization and look it over. I'll talk with him further this week and see what happens.
Very good.
Thank
And
you.
Jeffrey, in the Nation article, they interview a Republican city council member from Orange County, and he's like, basically, this is a home rule issue, and I support Prop 33 because of home rule and not having the state, create a blanket approach. So there's that angle in the Nation article that we just posted also.
I will see what I can do.
Well, it's 8 o'clock, or it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Pacific time.
I'm going to turn into a
Okay.
yeah.
So we'll see everybody on Thursday. We'll get this dialer up and going and see how it works.
Hey, it's late in Indiana, folks, so we should let Mike go and say goodnight to everybody. Thank you,
All
everyone.
right.
Okay, have a great day.
Could someone save the chat for me, please? Again, I'm so sorry I was late. I'm a job seeker and I actually was speaking to a contact at Registrar of Voters where I used to be an inspector. So that happened quite quickly. So sorry about that. If someone could save the chat for me, you've been talking about.
This is recorded and we'll make it available to anyone who wants to watch it. That's, it's not written down obviously, but at least you can hear the discussion, and what tripped us up a bit and what went smoothly and all that kind of stuff.
And you get here's some nice chatter.
And Mimi,
yeah.
Happy to reach out. Happy to reach out to you on email and get you this information. So
I'd appreciate that. And I can't
sorry,
save
Alan.
the chat because this is save the chat because this is an iPhone. And when I'm on PDA meetings, it's on an iPad. So that they can't save chats, I'm afraid. So thanks for those suggestions. I like just chat.
Right. Well, I will be sending out another blast to all 17,000 California members of PDA and PDA-CA, and it will describe how you can get to the recordings. So are you getting those? If you're getting them, they come from PDA-CA as opposed to just PDA. All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.